Joining us right now is Monica Jung de Andrade. Monica, great to see you.
Thank you.
And I want to congratulate you on being named the recipient of the 2017 MRS Woody White Service Award. Now, this award is unique in that it honors an individual's leadership and service to the society.
Correct.
So let's talk about your involvement with MRS. What was your first touch point with the society? Was it via the MRS meetings?
Yeah, my first touch point with MRS was actually Brazilian MRS, and my second one was the European MRS, and then finally I've been to MRS fall meeting, and I was like excited and amazed about how many people come here and the amazing talks you have, and the ways you can connect with different people with different perspectives. I got just excited at how much material research society can offer for us in the material science engineering
A lot of
fields,
people do mention that, the fact that there's so many people involved and the networking across the globe. Was that important for you?
Yes, absolutely. Well, I've been always like, I would say like I'm from the world of Brazil and Uruguay, so I've been always like a more people type of person.
Right.
And so I've always been curious about different cultures, and that's US, my sixth country. And when I came to the US and got to go to the MRS meetings and get all these different perspectives from the similar issues that they have encountering their universities and how they handle those things, it's beyond just technical talks. You get to understand better.
It's not just hearing technical talks, but you're also making personal connections, right?
Exactly.
Do you keep in contact with these people that you meet?
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, for instance, like maybe 2 years ago, I got to know people from Cologne University, and right now this MRS fall meeting, I'm organizing the international summit with them. So this has been like a very informal talk, and we got friends together, and now we are organizing something together.
So, Monica, from the first contact, you went on to engage with MRS on a number of different levels as a symposium organizer, as a member of various operational committees, and in a number of outreach and university chapter activities. What was it about MRS that compelled you to engage at such a significant and meaningful level?
Thank you. Yeah, first of all, even back when I was undergrad student, I used to be already quite involved with my own community, like as a representative student, as a president of the academic center. So once I moved to US, which is almost 7 years ago, it was just natural for me to continue to do this kind of work, but with the most important association in my field, which is Material Research Society. I would say worldwide it's the most important association in this field. So that was just something natural. I started founding the Material Research Society chapter at UT Dallas, and then just got more and more involved, and we were selected as the most active chapter in that period, and then I just started getting involved with the operating committees into different committees. And nowadays is already, I think, 5 years I'm chair of one of the subcommittees, and I love what I do. I love meeting people with similar mindset as I do, so that's the best part, to be surrounded by this type of people.
I can tell you have a lot of energy as well. So your award citation specifically cites your work in engaging international students. Tell us about some of the activities you've been involved in with that regard.
So with that regard, for instance, right now, this fall meeting, we organized the International Summit on Sustainability and on Technology. We've been doing a compilation of several funding sources worldwide talking, and nowadays you have available online on the MRS website all the compilation of where to find funding sources for collaborations with different countries. So it's all separated by continents, so everyone can go to MRS website and you can find those opportunities in the career link, and then you can find this. And besides that, we always committed to try to get more online type of activities that, for instance, I think it was 2016 spring meeting, 2 members of our subcommittee, they've been organizing a poster competition where people could attend, send their poster, but at the same time not being able to come to the MRS meeting. So they send their videos, and then it was passing their videos while the poster was there. So it was like different ways to connect people worldwide talking. And one of course, once we talk global-wise thinking, what is the common thing among everyone, like that we are all concerned about sustainability. So this is also one of the focus that we've been doing as the International Subcommittee. Yeah.
And finally, what advice would you give to someone who's thinking of volunteering with the society?
Well, I think the volunteer of the society, for myself, the best part, besides my own values, of course, is to meet people with similar mindsets that have similar goals, think similar ways. Besides that, of course, is a product of that. Also, you have more connections through your own persona. And then in this type of connections, for instance, as I mentioned, like we have this international summit this year. Next year we have, I'll be organizing one of the regular symposiums on the fall meeting. So all these things, or I had some invited talks in different associations and different universities. So these were connections that were just a product. It was not done on purpose, but there are products of all this networking.
You have a lot of things going on,
yes,
and I appreciate you taking some time in your busy schedule to speak with us. Thanks again, Dr. Monica Jung de Andrade.
Thank you very much.